One of the laws that anyone who wants to prosper must pay attention to is the law of seed time and harvest time. Give me Genesis chapter 8, verse 22. To right at creation, God said there is something called seed time and harvest time. Now, I want to say that harvest is prosperity. Harvest means prosperity because during harvest, everybody seems to have everything they need. But the Bible is saying before there could be a harvest, there is a what? A seed time. Before there is prosperity time, there must be seed time. Seed time is period where you plant seeds. Now, if you plant 1 grain of corn, will you reap 1 grain of corn? If you water it and take it, at least it will give you 50 or even 100, isn't it? The seed has in itself the ability to produce multiple. Without a deliberate effort to get a seed, plant it, mature it, grow it, there can never be harvest. You see, if you understand this early, then you are on your way to prosperity. Because prosperity is not a gimmick. Many of us spend more time praying about prosperity. And I tell you that prosperity does not respond to prayers. Many of you will get offended. Okay, the prayer has its place, of course, because enemy will attack the seed, everything you need to pray. But without the seed time, there can never be prosperity. Prosperity is a goal. You set the time. You see, if you start by 20, you can say by the time I'm 30, by the time I'm 40, don't be waiting for your father to die so that you can inherit his wealth. So you must sit down and make a determination. By the time I'm 40, I think 40 is a good age. They say life begins at what? 40. By 40, I want to have reached a state of prosperity. You have not reached a state of prosperity until walking is a choice. Someone says in your 20s, you must walk. And he said in your 30s, you must work harder. And he said in your 40s, you may walk. And he said in your 50s, you may not walk. It became optional. And that must be the target of every one of you. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6. He that soweth sparingly shall also reward sparingly. And that is why I used to say, if you determine that 5% of your income will be for sowing, you can never compare yourself with a man who has decided that he is going to sow 20% of his income. Because he who sow what? Sparingly will also reap sparingly. How many percentage of your income goes to your what? Asset column. So if you want to go far, for those of you that God has blessed you, and 10% of your income can take care of you, live on 10%. And so 90%. Let it enter into your what? Asset column. Your seed should be enlarged. Especially when you're young. God always gives bread with its seed. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 10. The Bible says, he that ministereth seed to the what? To the sower. Both minister bread for your food. Do you see a principle there? Seed comes before bread. So if resources come to your hand, first and foremost, remove the word seed before you can eat the bread. Spend, then you look for something to save. As the money is coming, of course, you remember God first. God, take your own. The next amount is what? You already have in your mind a percentage. Goes to my seed. A man who does not understand this law will be eating all his resources that God has given him. I had been in very serious financial troubles, and I know clearly why I was where I was is simply because I did not understand the law of seed time and harvest time. I didn't know that anything God gave me, He expects me to have seed on the inside. When I say seed, what I'm talking about is something that should multiply. Genesis chapter 26, verse 12. Prosperity through sowing in difficult times. Isaac sowed in the land and received in the same year 100-fold. You know the story. Many of you will say, okay, when there is less scarcity, when there is more money, I will start saving when I reach grade level 14. I will start saving when my money reach 100,000. Now it's just 50,000 in a month. The Bible said there was famine in the land, and Isaac sowed that same time. In fact, the real proof that you understood the law of seed time and harvest time is your ability to sow in the time of famine. You say, I cannot save. I say this is a mentality issue. I know wheelbarrow pushers that save. I know akara sellers that save. But you are earning 70,000. It is not enough. I teach you here what is called scarcity what? Scarcity mindset. Do you know what scarcity mindset has in his brain? There is no enough. Please remove that from your head. Start where you are. Let me tell you, even if it is 1,000 you want to save in a month, develop the culture